guys, it's Alice here, back with the Big Wheel of Birth. I'm going to spin and see what topic we're going to talk about today. Let's do it. Okay, today we are talking about depends. Depends. And actually, let's kind of expand this and talk about postpartum bleeding in general. So, depends is on here because after you give birth, whether vaginally or through cesarean birth, you will experience a time of postpartum bleeding. So it is a time that is somewhat like a period where it is kind of a constant flow of blood, not a constant stream, but blood like a period where you have to wear pads, or depends. So you cannot use tampons in your postpartum bleeding, and you have to do something to manage the bleeding. And a lot of people recently have been choosing depends. So depends are disposable diapers for adults. They are meant for urinary incontinence. So because you'll be having a good amount of postpartum bleeding that lasts for usually a few weeks, you have to find a strategy to manage this bleeding. And in the past, one of the most common strategies would be to use large pads and put the pads in some disposable mesh underwear. So this is still an option you can definitely use. Usually if you're giving birth at a hospital, you will take home some of the big pads and take home some of the mesh underwear. And the reason the mesh underwear are nice is because they are super stretchy, one size fits all, easy to put on. You can put the pad in there and you don't have to bother with your own underwear and trying to make that work, and you can just throw them away at the end of the day or when they get, nasty. So definitely postpartum giant pad and mesh underwear are useful, still can be used for postpartum bleeding. But depends is something I wanted to add to the wheel. If you haven't heard about it, if a friend who's given birth before hasn't given you the little postpartum hack, I wanted to pass this along. That a lot of people are using depends for their postpartum bleeding instead of the underwear pad combo. Now, I like this option because it does away with one of the biggest complaints and one of the things I remember being so difficult, and that is having a pad shift around and then bleeding around the pad, or the pad not catching your blood because you're sitting a lot all day and the pad moves around and everything, and the depends catch everything. Now they're also disposable, which makes things really nice for changing it out, and just super easy to put on, right? No two parts, just one part, pull it up, it's a diaper. So if you have any hang-ups or feeling a little weird about wearing a postpartum diaper, I understand, but the convenience of it is really nice for postpartum. So I put a link below to the depends that seem to be everyone's favorites. They're my favorite underneath below. In the links in the description below, just hit that see more button, see more text, and you'll see the links. And I love to hear your experience. If you've used them, put it in the comments below. Share with other people, because learning from each other is the best way to make it through these times that are challenging and new and difficult, like postpartum bleeding. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hit that like button and let me know that you like this video. That way more people can find out about depends for postpartum bleeding. Also, you can hit the notification button and the bell to find out the next time we put the video. If you are not in the Birth A to Z course, which is a free course with all of our previous videos organized, what are you waiting for? Get in there today. Thanks guys. Talk to you next time. Bye.